the dark.
Whisper.
Often I sit and think this sad old world is whistling in the dark, just whistling in the dark, and so am I.
So am I. And without a sign, neither one of us will make the move. How we both refrain. And so the days go by, and we yo-yos, neither one of us will break the string.
And so I sit and write this wise old world
How we both refrain.
is whistling in the dark, just whistling in the dark, and so am I. We'd wash our fears all away. I thought we'd rinse the night from the morn. Suppose I found there's wool still in your drawers, and maybe this way we'll learn how to trust, how the edges of your blanket made you so flush, the residue of love tucked away until it looked untouched. Yet you stay, all of you stay, nothing less, nothing more than you are. Everything that you say became light, became known as you are, known as you are, known as you. But maybe I didn't hold out my tears, for maybe you've spun the thread of my fears. Might be you've let me take on your years, must be you've let me. Oh, how we shared a bed one time, oh, how you touched me, oh, how you left your name behind, my love undiscussed. How we languidly pressed to the core, how my lips wept for more. just as I am. Nothing less, nothing more. I am more than I am. Everything that I am, I became who I am. Loved how you love as I am. Loved how you love. Loved how you love.
What you're describing reminds me of Tin Pan Alley jazz, even some of my own work. If you want, I can write lyrics in a style similar to classic jazz. What do you think? What do you think? What you're describing reminds me of Tin Pan Alley jazz, even some of my own work. If you want, I can write lyrics in a style similar to classic jazz. What do you think? What do you think? What you're describing reminds me of Tin Pan Alley jazz, even some of my own work. If you want, I can write lyrics in a style similar to classic jazz. What do you think? What do you think? What you're describing reminds me of Tin Pan Alley jazz, even some of my own work. If you want, I can write lyrics in a style similar to classic jazz. What do you think? What do you think? Ooh, what do you think? 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 What do you think?
My heart went leaping the day you came along. Forgot my weeping the day you came along. Before I knew it, I hummed a little song. The world looked brighter the day you came along. Before you passed me by, life was lean. But now I'm hoarse, the combat and serene. Laughter and wonder, 100 ways to sing. Happily ever after the day you came. some contraband, reason to smile, to sigh and hollow a lullaby. The day you came and never went. Tell me who's taking me home, my own. Who suddenly is I? The day you came and never. The day you came and never went. The day you came.
A scorching classic ballad about doomed love, with an elegant orchestration featuring piano, strings and saxophones. A scorching classic ballad about doomed love, with an elegant orchestration featuring piano, strings and saxophones.
Often I think this sad old world is whistling in the dark, just whistling in the dark, in the dark. Whisper. Often I sit and think this sad old world is whistling in the dark, just whistling in the dark, and so am I.
So am I. And without a sign, neither one of us will make the move. Both refrain, and so the days go by, and we're yo-yos. Neither one of us will break the string.
this wise old world.
How we both refrain
Is whistling in the dark, just whistling in the dark. And so am I. Something in the way you hold me suggests that there are special days lying about. You were wearing your Sunday best shirt, tried to impress and second guess her. I never felt this, but I guess it. And once I confess is enough to tell what it's about altogether. Call it fate or perfume, you said, and the room shines brighter. I called you a sweet, sappy fool, but you look so much wider. You spoke to the moon through the twinkling gloom of the skyscrapers. You'd been waiting too soon, and you tunneled through all your papers. Something in the way you hold me suggests that there are special ways of going about. Burn my tongue on your sugar coffee. It's a rare blend to be awake while I am happy. I really have no use for this. For a spell, though it's amusing, I guess I should find someone to romance while my old apartment's empty. Oh, I wish that you'd take a chance, but you're telling me that you're just friendly, my dear. The truth is that you're riddled with kinds of honor, but dear, your loose lips can go quicker and put them on her. You couldn't hold my love tonight. Pressed your cheek to the window, said I'd like to read some Kerouac. Brought your backpack, heard a splash, and someone yelled, "Get back!" Then we laughed and you said, "We don't need to call a cab. Catch this fish, claim it's the biggest, whatever." Such are the magical times that we live in the city. And what a great thing to find the heavens here with me. Such is the most mystical of youthful conditions when if my voice could start to falter or cower at your feet, and my soul become your altar, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep, because your decant verbs and nouns are more concise than mine. Your vocals have a sound profound that's seen since 1929.
Your voice,
Oh, how
it dances like Burson Aronson, as dizzy as love's carousel, releasing an aroma with
hell that would launch 1,000 ships and send me sailing,
and help me grip my holy grail, and heaven knows what else. Perhaps I'll find a more elusive and exclusive place in time, because your love is quite obtrusive and clings to you like camouflage. But there's something of a silent decency and a lenient elegance in its secrecy.
your voice
Makes me wonder,
why was I searching for more while you can quench my thirst and seem to serve to ease my need to breathe?
your voice, it's
Not even sunken treasure or autumn days or darkened rum
or many other things that I could list, but you do.
But inside of those divine refrains, ride a darkness the color of perfect midnight.
Let's hope you've got a better half in you to discover soon, because I'm fond of what I found when your voice
Raise my body like a balsam.
Well,
Your head fell on my shoulder.
the dust is gonna cover when it's gone.
Dust is gonna cover when it's gone, in time for just a moment. Your voice,
It danced like Burson.
I think that when the song is sung, when tables cleared and plates are spun, when chimneys find its full, its home, then I will sing to you. Till then, changes. All I really see and know is changes. Sun and moon and trees and me, there are changes. And lady, soon you'll learn the secret changes.
The secret changes, the secret that you've always known, but have just now come to know. When winter finds the river flow, when yesterday becomes today, and
something once you know. Changes, changes. How heavy are those changes? Changes.
How heavy are those changes? Should've been there sooner, been more sooner. Should've been there sooner, been more sooner.
Should've been there
Sooner.
Should've been there sooner. Should've been there, there sooner, been more sooner, been more. Should've been there sooner, more.
Sun will be setting and night will be falling. Pain will be letting, I won't be so blue. My bones may be aching, but soon we'll be resting. Clear is the moon and the night wind got in. Hand me a spoon, pass the cream if you please. We'll have our tea for two. All stars are burning so high in the heaven. I am not certain, but wait till I do. Besides, my brain will be frying in 10. Oh, bring the kettle, so pour me the water. Mama and Papa, they know how to do. We'll have our tea for two. Oh, won't you pour me some tea? I am down on both knees. Won't you lend me a hand, honey? Oh, if I fetch us some honey, would it spoil any plan? Would you give me a dance? I don't wanna wait, it's hard for me to hold your place. And I don't wanna face the pain of the day. The morning sun will have its way, but now it can't hurt. It's the dusk till the dawn. I don't like coffee, well, even if it cares to joke me. Even if taxing me slowly, I give in and maybe like it relief, sort of.
Dull, nothing special and shivering birds.
Give me a warmth that I've not heard of.
Stocks are desolated.
Nothing before and not since it's occurred. No, no, I can't wait for the morning light as I'm breathing. It is finally so close to me, and we'll find me finally feeling arrested by sleep. I feel wide awake, and I'm sorry to say I'm still walking around, and it must be the same for you.
place, and I don't wanna face the pain of the day. The morning sun will have its way. Out where dreams come true, come true. There's a place for me, a place for me, and there's a one for you too. Picture a land so divine, where everyone finds their own Valentine. Can't you see her just as clearly as me, your partner in every crime? Out there, somewhere out there, out where dreams come true, come true. There's a place for me, a place for me, and there's one for you too. I'd made it out of nowhere, and she was there, with waves of lustrous raven-colored hair. Her lips painted a rich scarlet red, your dream in a dress, and boots made for bed. Out there, somewhere out there, out where dreams come true, come true. There's a place for me, a place for me, and there's one for you too. There, just as I hoped for her to be, my own miss possibly. We danced and we fought, we danced a little bit more, and she said to me, does this seem right to you? I'd made it out of nowhere, and she was there, with waves of lustrous raven-colored hair. Her lips painted a rich scarlet red, your dream in a dress, and boots made for bed. Out there, just as I hoped for her to be, my own missed possibly. We danced and we fought, we danced a little bit more, and she said to me, does this seem right to you? For smell, 3 for touch, 4 taste as well. To hear my voice, said she, and know not from where it came. If you're thinking sense, no, I'd better told a lie. dress both day and night. For in your noise won't be, and you aren't I, one heavenly day. If you're cold, lie down, and my warm body lie. As I melted, lingered I, just the words she left me by. As for ice and snow, one love will never die. Flower power, and for time everlasting, told I, as I with questions handy. Not knowing that a soft one from me made a goodbye. As for thank you and one love, a kosate thing. Sight and sound knows me, I said to her, we'll go far, so come along. If it's love you're speaking about, that's one thing. One for one love, one love. One love in the world. Love, one love in the world. Love, one love in the world. Love, one love in the world. Love always under wonderful skies of blue. I'll be with you, rain or shine. And so I mixed me up in the great enigma and got tangled, you tangled in the gray, and you ennui. Got a missing friend or a friendly miss waiting round the corner. Senoritas knows them, we'll deal them in ennui. By the time I'm down, I'll be in Bombay on the Ganges bound for Chinese fishes. I've seen it all long ago in By the time I'm down, I'll be in Bombay, on the Ganges bound for Chinese fishes. I've seen it all long ago in how the boys were talking about a lovely lady. When I heard them talk about this breathtaking lady, I just had to peek outside, and I saw her there. And I nearly died. She was a beautiful sight, baby, a beautiful sight. An angel's face, a beauty so rare, a beautiful sight. Right next door takes my breath, oh yeah. A beautiful sight, an angel's face, a beauty so rare, a beautiful sight. Right next door takes my breath, oh yeah, lovely lady. She's such a beautiful sight. Lovely lady, she's such a beautiful sight. Lovely lady, she's such a beautiful sight. Lovely lady, she's such a beautiful sight. Everything is satisfactory long as my old man is on the job. He works all day, working home with pay. Money is just driving me mad, yeah, about to drive me mad. Lord knows I got it bad. My baby comes home with rolling fingers and his arms hanging by his side. When my baby comes home with rolling fingers and his arm hanging by his side, oh yes, then I surrender, 'cause I feel it all inside. Yes, yeah, oh yeah, oh I'm gone, up and away. Don't worry, when I'm gone, at the break of dawn, I'll be back to stay. Yes, I will, and sweet. When you love your man like I do, Lord knows I'm not alone. Some of y'all do the same thing too. Now let me tell you, Lord, when you love your man like I do, salt and pepper never good. Without the greens there ain't no such a thing as bones and buttermilk without beans. Lord, and other few things. Once he said we had a cat. He said he loved me and I love him too. Lord, and both of the cats are black. Say y'all know what's gonna be the greediest thing to do. Lord, it's to eat her hash. Children say y'all got those mighty long fingers. And what's more, say y'all got these mighty long arms. Children, Lordy, Lordy, hey, Lordy, Lord, say I give you some hash. Say give you some cold rice. Oh yes, and what's best, say gonna give you some cooked rice now. Isn't that fair? Yeah, yeah. Say do you want it cold or hot now?
Lately, I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately, I seem to walk as though I have wings, and to sing like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm as limp as a glove, and feeling like someone in love.
Lately, I've been so energetically weak. I haven't slept a week. I've been hit by a love bug. I've neglected all my friends, and I don't care if the world ends, since someone has my heart.
I've given up my every whim. I sit at home, I play the Kim. Since he immunized my heart, I've switched to tiny cigarettes and martinis.
I've neglected all the weekly magazines.
There's a man on my mind. My auntie thinks that I've gone mad. Thong like this just drives you spam.
You'd better lose that man off your mind. My doctor told me that I'm really in bad shape, and Essex said she'd never seen a sicker drape. There's a man on my mind. There's a man on my mind.
probably won't believe this story, but strange things happen every day. And the truth is, when I got out of my bed this morning, a chambermaid came into my room and took my heart away. She threw it into the dustbin, right on top of some rubbish that had been thrown away. She said, fancy keeping a silly heart like that for years. A thing like that you find lying in the street any day. It broke my heart, and in a frightened, trembling voice I said, oh, if you please, a heart like mine may be old now. It served me many a romantic day, and perhaps I might still find a use for it. Oh, won't you be good and just leave it there and carry on straight away? But still she held it over the bin and said, no, it must go. It serves no useful purpose now anyway. And besides, I have always had a weakness for things old and cast away. Who knows, I might find a use for it someday.